Hey everyone, in this video, I'm talking about how I hold myself accountable to working out and how you can too. I'm Tracy and welcome back to my YouTube channel where I talk all things fitness, nutrition, and strength for the woman over 50. All right, let's talk accountability. As you get older, being fit can be challenging. It's difficult to hold yourself accountable. So many things come up. There are those little aches and pains that happen today and then they go away. But you have to make sure that you're holding yourself accountable. It's really simple, but it's not always that easy. So, what I'm going to share with you are three ways that I hold myself accountable. The first way is to have a plan. It's really important that you have a plan when it comes to your fitness because a plan gives you steps that you can follow. A workout plan gives you a program that you can follow. So, my recommendation and what helps me is to have a program that's either written specifically for me or a program that meets my needs. A structured plan or a structured workout program gives you very specific directions. A structured workout program tells you what to do. It tells you when to do it. It explains to you how to do the exercise. When you follow a structured workout program, you stay focused and you're able to monitor your progress better because you're doing a program that's laid out for you. And chances are that that structured program is going to have you doing some of the same exercises over and over again for a period of time. Here's why that's important. Number one, you can see your strength gains because you're doing the same exercises with hopefully increasing weights. And number two, you become more efficient at your exercise program. So I highly recommend to help keep yourself focused and accountable to doing your program. Find a program that's written that you can follow for a period of at least 4 weeks, all the way up to 12 weeks. It's so much more difficult to hold yourself accountable when you're jumping from program to program. And also, you can't really see your gains or how much better you're getting or how much stronger you're becoming when you move and jump around from program to program. My second recommendation and how I help to keep myself accountable is I stick to the plan. That's right. Number one was follow a plan. Number two is stick to the plan with some flexibility. Here's what I mean. You have to listen to your body. Being a woman over 50, things happen sometimes. Whether you're dealing with some aches and pains, whether you're dealing with some hot flashes, things happen. So it's important to listen to your body and be flexible with your plan. Listen to your body, and if one day you need to maybe not go as intensely as you would on another day, do it. If one day, and you've been consistent this entire time, if one day your body is telling you, I need a little bit of rest, go ahead and take that rest because guess what? There's always tomorrow, especially when you've been consistent. So follow the plan and stick with it, but also listen to your body. I speak from experience when I say listen to your body. The deadlift is one of my favorite moves. What I did because I listened to my body is I changed the way I do deadlifts. I used to do deadlifts using the straight barbell. Now I use deadlifts using the hex bar. The hex bar is more user friendly to me and it feels better for my back. So I still do deadlifts, but I made an adjustment. I listened to my body and I use the hex bar instead. Another example, personally for me, is often if my knees get cranky and I want to do goblet squats, I'll put a box behind me and I'll do a goblet squat using the box. So I'll actually squat to the box and come back up. That helps to support my body some so that all of the force and the weight is not on my knees. So again, listening to your body is perfectly acceptable and it allows you to get your workout done. All right, let's stay here for a moment and let's talk about sticking to the plan with some flexibility. For many of us, in order for us to do that, we have to drop the all or nothing attitude. That's right. Don't believe that statement, all or nothing, because something is always going to be better than nothing. So, in listening to your body and following the plan, if you have to make those adjustments, it is perfectly acceptable to make those adjustments when your body needs them. It's better to consider the fact that you're doing the workout as opposed to, well, I'm not doing the workout as written, so I might as well not do it at all. Nope, we're going to get rid of that all or nothing attitude and we're going to listen to our bodies. We're going to follow the plan, but we're going to listen to our bodies and still get it done. And finally, what works for me and my accountability, and I'm sure this could work for you as well, is to set a performance goal. Let me rephrase that. To set a realistic performance goal. Let me just give you an example. A couple of years ago, I had arthroscopic surgery on my knee and I was active. And so it was a little discouraging at first, but I knew that I just needed to give myself some time before I was back doing my regular routine. So what I did was I gave myself a performance goal. I told myself that I wanted to be able to walk, not run, realistic. I wanted to be able to walk the 5K turkey trot here in my neighborhood on Thanksgiving. And so what I did was in September, I started working towards that performance goal. I started walking more and more every day, given my knee, the arthroscopic surgery that I had on my knee. So I started walking more and more every day. And I started increasing my speed a little bit, as much as I could. And I set a performance goal to walk that 5K on Thanksgiving. Not only that, I gave myself a time goal as well. But again, it was realistic. It was something that I felt like I could accomplish, yet I would still be challenged. So when setting a performance goal, it gives you something to work towards. And you might say, but how does that keep me accountable? Well, when you set a performance goal and you really want to achieve it, the only way you're going to achieve it is to continue working out, is to continue working towards that goal. So you hold yourself accountable for achieving that goal. Keep in mind that not only does the goal need to be realistic, but you have to be patient with yourself, right? You have to realize that a performance goal, or at least achieving and meeting that performance goal, is going to take time. So you have to be patient with yourself and you have to be consistent. And that's where the accountability piece comes in. You have to be consistent if you want to reach one of your fitness goals. And when we look at setting performance goals a little closer, that takes us right back to number one, which is have a plan. In order to really work towards a performance goal, you have to have a plan. You have to know what actions you have to take in order to reach your performance goal. You just don't want to do anything. You have to be planned and you have to be structured. So right there, you can see how having a plan is going to help keep yourself accountable, which will also help reach your performance goal. I know, as one woman over 50 to another, I know that maintaining our exercise routine can be challenging. I know you have several things pulling at you. I know you're busy. I know that some days you have so much to do that it's hard to find the time, but I'm here to tell you it's important that you do. Now is the time in our lives when taking care of ourselves is so important. This is a time when we need to make sure that we're building muscle, that we're moving our bodies, and that we're putting our health, our fitness, and our nutrition at the forefront of everything that we do. You can do it. All you have to do is hold yourself accountable. All right, so I've shared with you the 3 ways that I hold myself accountable. If you have any questions, drop them at the bottom of this video and drop any comments also. And please, please, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.